Food in life, such a beautiful thing.
Don't you think?
Alright, here we are, guys. Hot boy in Vietnam.
And Hot Boy Canada.
That's me.
In Vietnam.
So, we are here. So, GFAM, you guys know what GFAM is. Saigon Spring Roll. Ooh, there it comes. Saigon Spring Roll. I'll leave the link down in the description. Everybody knows me. So, GFAM. Fan. You want to say fam?
Phan.
Fan.
We are here today to introduce Mr. Quang to Vietnamese Northern Style Pho. There's a lot of Northern Style Pho in Saigon. We're in Saigon, by the way. But this, in my opinion, is the best Northern Style Pho in Saigon. It's my opinion. That's why I invited him to come here to enjoy a nice few bowls of pho with me.
Which is crazy because we are in Saigon, and the best pho for G is a Hanoi style.
And Hanoi style pho.
In Saigon.
And I grew up eating a lot of Southern style pho.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Yes.
Well, what would you say the difference between Northern style? What did you say? The Northern style versus the Southern style?
The main difference between the two style of cooking is the use of rock sugar, which is in the Southern style. And the Northern style, they omit rock sugar entirely. So the broth is a little more salty. It's a little more, some might say bland, but there's a beautiful thing when it's like kind of a little bland. You can actually taste the beef more, and you can actually sense a lot of the aromas. What's that in English?
Star anise? Or
it's like a blend of spices.
Blend of spices.
But I can smell some of the star anise in there, and you know, it's just come to appreciation when you actually learn how to make pho. You wanna taste those things.
Yeah, 100%. It does take a lot of time just to brew something this delicious.
Yes.
But let's
Liquid
get
gold, as Quang might say. I am a fan.
Liquid gold. It's a beautiful thing because it takes such a long time. But tell us about this, okay? Because you've been living in America for a while, right?
Yes.
Versus like the noodles difference between in America.
The noodles are very different. In America, the noodles sometimes are a bit more thin. Banh pho here in Vietnam is a bit more thick. And every time when I eat in America, I always are looking out for this type of noodle.
Yeah.
But I never find
It's more like a whole deal noodle, right?
Yes.
It's more thinner, more chewier. Well, which one do you like? More fresher ones? More fresher ones, eh?
I like these ones.
Let's go, my guy. So,
all right. Slurp first. Cheers.
Let's do this. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, my man. Look at the meat. The meat is beautiful, too.
I can eat pho every day.
100%. You see him eating pho every day.
I do eat it every day.
The most beautiful thing too, because when you eat it, like I'm watching you eat it, do you add anything to it?
I do.
Yeah. Northern style, Southern style, what do you say? Lime.
I lime.
But the difference between toppings too, because in Northern style they don't use like poison, but they do have their style of poison? No,
Nope.
they don't have poison.
So let me explain to you, alright? So, Northern style, they do have chili sauce, but the chili sauce itself is also kind of sour. It has a hint of, I believe, vinegar. And the same thing with garlic soaked in a lot of vinegar. And I think Northern style pho, they kind of omit the sweet taste notes.
That's true.
And they go for the little more sour, the little more salty. And so you'll have these toppings. But as you can see, we don't have a basket of, vegetables. That's more on the Southern style. I do like a basket of vegetables.
Yeah.
When I eat a Southern style pho, I'll just get the cilantro, Thai basil.
It does freshen it up a bit.
Yeah, I like to see a lot of green in my bowl. But here, Northern style is they give you the bowl itself, and you just simply just eat it. That's it.
I think the most beautiful thing too is these peppers. Like it enhances it a lot. Just like one or two. Oh, this guy's going all in. You might put that up. But it does enhance it a lot.
Yeah. And yes, Quang likes to eat spicy, so today I'll eat spicy with him too.
Spicy is the way to go.
Spicy is the way to go.
It's like detoxing, right?
It's like
when you sweat.
It's like detox. And yes, this does mean that you can handle a lot of spice if you bite a chili. We are exceptional
Where's my chili?
human beings that can eat this.
The chilies are a little different too because they don't really use Thai chili in their pho too, right?
No.
They usually use, I think, are these serranos peppers?
Do you think so?
But much.
I don't think they're not as spicy as the Thai chili.
The Thai chili, that's for sure.
But cheers.
Let's go. The thing, dude, do you put any of this in?
No.
No.
Ever since I learned how to make pho, I don't put any sauce in.
Nothing.
Because
You appreciate
I spent so much time making a broth taste as good as possible, and then I'm just gonna ruin it with some sauce.
Yeah.
And so now I look back at all the times I did ruin it with sauce.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore. I know.
You do appreciate it a lot, right?
You do appreciate it, yes.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Explain this. Like, a lot of people don't know what this is.
This is bánh quẩy. How is it in English? Oh, you need to soak it more.
Yeah, so
It needs to be sweet.
I like that crunchiness because it's not like
The normal ones are a little more soft.
Yeah.
But these ones are more crunchy.
Way more crunchy.
Bánh quẩy, you made this before. You know what this is. This is fried Chinese donut. Is it raining?
Yes.
No. No.
Mưa hả? Ở tươi ký.
I think the thing in Vietnam,
Yeah.
the Vietnam thing is just like, you know, in America when it rains like 1 or 2 drops, they're like, okay. Vietnam, 1 or 2 drops, like run, run and hide.
Because it will rain for like 5
Yeah.
minutes and then stop.
And it's just pour, right? But the thing is, like when you're saying this, in America it's the Chinese donut, but it's so soft. But this in Vietnam is crunchy. It's like raw. No, not raw. It's like perfect crunch to it. Very crunchy. Like you said, you soak it in. It kind of does act like a pillow, like a soup dumpling when you just pop it in your mouth, right? That's the most beautiful thing ever. Look at
This is delicious.
slide this in. Super close.
I just appreciate the broth.
You know when I was young too, adding condiments and stuff was my thing back when I was young. But then just like grown up, I'm not saying like I'm grown up, but then just like I do, like Tran said, you just appreciate it more. And just I kind of just like my broth. Like when I dip, right?
When you dip, you dip.
But on this side too, like, this restaurant has what? Because he ordered a lot of extra toppings on his food.
Thin sliced rare beef. So, basically what it is, extra meat. These are meatballs, but they're a mixture of pork and beef, and they're smaller. So those are the northern styles. These are, I would say, beef ribs, and exactly how Quang used to make them in his pho. These are, just sitting in the broth for a couple of long hours, and it becomes very tender. You see, this is a stone pot, so it keeps it all nice and hot. And these are oxtails.
Look at these oxtails. Would you ever, look at this,
Did you ever eat?
I bet a lot of you guys, what you guys are watching right now, don't know about these oxtails right here. You see that little ring around it? That's the skin, my guy.
That is the skin. That is the skin.
In America, they rip it off, right?
They rip it off. But here we eat everything. We even eat chicken cartilage.
It's true.
No, that was one of the things when I was eating my wings and my chicken, like my fried chicken, and I'll chew on the cartilage.
Yeah.
And then half of the audience would be like, I respect this guy, he eats his cartilage.
Yeah,
and the other half is like, is he chewing on cartilage?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
No shame.
No shame in there.
No shame.
What is that?
That's a
Collagen, right? That's collagen. Is it collagen?
Collagen and cartilage.
You know, last time you guys told me your favorite Saigonese. Did you say Saigonese? You say Saigonese, right? Did you say Saigonese?
I'm a Saigonese?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one. Beautiful.
I am a Saigonese. I was born and raised in Saigon. Then I went to the US for my last 2 years of high school.
Tell everybody how old you are. Like, put in a comment. How old do you think Phan is right now?
I'll give you 5 seconds. And now the magic number is
16.
Damn, why'd you tell them that? 25.
Crazy, right? To be honest, I thought you were like 18, man. To be honest. Like young, he's like this baby face, young.
I do have a baby face. Yeah.
Very baby face.
Can't grow a beard or a mustache. Can't do it. That's what I want.
Right? You want this? You want this?
I want that, like Jason Statham. What do they call it? Like what you have right now? It's
Thor? Thor? Sometimes, you know, when you grow a beard, in your mind, you think you look like Thor. You know how Thor gets like this whole thing? But in reality, you just kind of just look rubbish. Like in your mind, like, yeah, I look like Thor. You walk around with it. You walk around like that, but then it's just like, yo, you just look rubbish. Like I grew it out last time. It started curling. I was like, yeah, that's not it.
I think I just want what I can't have. I can't have a beard. That's why I want it.
You know, it's beautiful because your face is smooth. Like, I'm not, hey. It's kind of weird saying that your face is smooth. I kind of do just want the smooth face, you know? I just want it, but I can't. Because like every second I just like shave it and it's growing again, right?
It's the baby face.
That's a beautiful thing.
I asked my dad, when am I gonna grow a beard? Because he has a beard. He said, like in your late 40s. I'm like, what? Like that's past the prime time to show off your beard.
Some people can grow a beard, but their beard is kind of just like 1 or 3 strands.
That's
Then
me.
let it grow.
1 or 3 strands, like around here.
Just let it grow.
But then it would just look like there was a couple of strands. And then they'll be like, bro, you gotta clean it.